would a ladder truck be used in Sandy from Clackamas? Always ask the question.
Well, yeah, so I think you go back to, as a community member, I think a lack of understanding fully about what mutual aid is versus automatic aid. Mutual aid can ask for a ladder company from Gresham that is 20 minutes from here to respond. And the reality of it is truck 4 within Clackamas gets here close to the same time. But in fires and emergencies, time is our enemy. And so one of the methods, and I'm not going to get too far in the weeds here, but I think it's important, is that when there's a house fire and we are going in for search and rescue to find a trapped victim or to extinguish the fire, one of the tactics we utilize to eliminate the products of combustion, the smoke, the heat, the fire, is to cut a hole above where the fire is in the residential house or in a commercial building or an apartment building. And the ladder truck typically does that assignment. And so doing that assignment 20 minutes into the fire can be fairly late. Well, can an engine do that? Yes, they can. But our run order is the first engine pulls lines to put the fire out. The second engine that arrives is going in to search. And so when you look at the potential need for a ladder truck within Sandy's community, the 26 corridor is an artery that there are a lot of accidents on. And the truck companies within Clackamas Fire, or the heavy rescues, or the squads, are the ones that perform the vehicle extrication. Engine 7.1 has vehicle extrication equipment on there to be able to pop the door, but any sort of heavy extrication that kind of equipment would be on a ladder truck is something that we are looking at, and is what we are seeing is very important to the community, or to the highway, for response to the Highway 26 corridor. What we are also seeing, and especially anticipating growth within Sandy, is we're seeing buildings higher, right? So yes, there are 1-story and 2-story. It's the majority of the residents in the commercial buildings are there, but you have 3- and 4-story commercial buildings as well. The care facility is the biggest. That a 35-foot ground ladder just doesn't reach to perform a rescue if somebody's trapped on the top floor. And so it's situations like that where you would need a ladder truck. But again, I don't want people to hone in on the ladder truck. What I want people to hone in is on the ability, now that we're able to do that, should we quantifiably know that that is what's best for the community. And the only way that we're going to know that is through data and actual trends and fires, and looking at the anticipated growth. And if we are starting to see some of that forecasted growth from the city and the expansion coming to fruition or not. All of this kind of determines on what we're seeing out of the wildfire potential and what we are seeing as far as growth on whether or not it makes sense to throw a ladder truck here. But definitely would have that opportunity should annexation and a levy be renewed.